All right, hey guys, welcome back to today's video. This is going to be a little bit more of a dialogue video, but also I'll show you some motorcycles and we'll introduce you to my newest motorcycle that I just picked up here this spring. I've only got to ride it about 4 times because the weather has not been very nice until now. Now it's like 90 degrees in Minnesota finally. Stay tuned in the video. I'll introduce you to the brand new motorcycle that I just picked up. Trust me, it's worth the wait. But let's go on a backstory. Leave in the comments what you guys started with for riding motorcycle. Like, what was your first bike, your second bike, your third bike to what you're riding now? For me, my first bike was a Yamaha TTR 225. Don't mind me, there's just a lot of mosquitoes around here, Minnesota. But as a Yamaha TTR 225, I picked that up right out of high school once I had a job and was actually working on my own because my parents didn't want me to have a dirt bike, have a motorcycle when I was young. They're deathly afraid of me hurting myself or anything else. And I've never been in an accident, never got hurt. Few minor scuffs and scrapes from wiping out here and there, but nothing major, no broken bones or anything. So anyways, went from TTR 225 to a WR 250, which back then we didn't have much for internet, so everything was reading online, reading magazines, I mean, like from the newsstands and stuff. So the WR 250 was supposed to have a lot more power. It's liquid cooled, supposed to be a lot higher top speed, and it was good. It was a lot more suspension, kind of more torque than the TTR 225, so it was almost what I was looking for, but it didn't have that high top end that I wanted, kind of like for basically fire road stuff like that. Like, I love going 100 miles an hour if I can, and the WR 250 didn't do that for me. So I upgraded to a WR 450, which then had plenty of power, and thanks to the internet I found out you can remove the throttle stop, decork it, do your exhaust, do your programmer, stuff like that, and get way more power out of them. So the WR 450 was perfect for me. A little bit heavy. If I knew about uncorking the motorcycles when I had the 250, that bike probably would have been almost a perfect bike for size, weight, power, everything. But anyways, got into the 450, had the 450 for a long time, the 2003. As you guys seen, I was an idiot back then trying to use it like a four-wheeler, and I ended up swamping the bike. So I had to get the motor rebuilt. I was out west truck driving semi with my CDL. Long story short, I ended up selling that one and bought a brand new 2013 WR 450, which was EFI. And I thought the EFI was gonna have more power than my older 2003 WR 450. So 10 years newer, I'm like, hey, EFI, it should be a lot faster, a lot more power, blah, blah, blah. My 03 WR 450 would actually cook my 2013. The 2003 had more power, everything, just a lot stronger motor, which surprised me. But I kept my 2013, modded it, bigger fuel tank, stuff like that. That was a beautiful bike. Well, problem is I ended up not riding it very much the last few years here, maybe one ride per summer, just because now I got into four-wheelers and stuff like that. So I ended up getting rid of that, got rid of the 2013 WR 450. So my first actual on-road motorcycle was a 2006 Yamaha FZ6. So I got a 600 FZ6, which is kind of, if you don't know what it is, it's a cross between like a naked and your kind of crotch rocket. So it's like the in-between style. And that was a nice bike. I thought that had a lot of power, everything else. But come to find out, no, it didn't have as much power as I thought, because I upgraded from that. My dream bike at the time, absolute dream bike, was the Yamaha R1. And I picked up black. Let's get it out here. I'll show you, so stay tuned. So my next bike from the FZ6 was this bad boy right here. It was a 2006 Yamaha R1. This is the Raven edition, as I like to call it. Just all black, decked it out in carbon fiber, everything else. Super fast bike, super nice bike. You can get yourself into a lot of fun or or a lot of trouble with this guy. So it all depends on what you're looking to do. But this was my next bike, and going from a 600 I'm not gonna be able to let this sit here. This is a metal plate to put under the kickstand. So in case you're on soft gravel like I am right now, you can actually set it like that and it won't go anywhere. So back to where we were, story time. So I picked up this bike, and the point of this video is to see just how far you guys would drive to get your dream bike. Leave comments down in the comment section. I just want to know, what is the furthest you've actually went to get like your absolute dream bike? And at the time, this was my dream bike. I picked this up as a holdover. Well, kind of as a holdover. It had like 234 miles on it. So, and I got this down in Davie, Florida. And so from where I live in Minnesota, this was just about 2,000 miles away, one way. And I give thanks to my buddies, Tim and Mike. They know who they are if you guys are watching. We actually drove down, got off work on a night shift, drove down and made it back by the following Monday before our night shift started. So we drove nonstop, all three of us, tag team drove. We took a Fleetwood Brougham, an old Fleetwood Brougham car, all the way down, big V8 motor in that bugger, and rented a U-Haul when we got down there, put my bike in it. Then we went up to North Carolina, picked up my buddy's GSXR 750 motorcycle, picked that up in North Carolina, and drove all the way back with the U-Haul, non-stop basically. So it was a hell of a road trip, but 4,000 miles round trip to get this bugger. And love the bike, debating selling it. If you guys are interested, hit me up, let me know. I really hate to sell it, but I am kind of debating getting rid of it because it's just too fast. I'm getting too old. You lean over, it's getting kind of hard on the wrists. I never thought I'd say getting too old, but hey, Father Time catches up with every one of us. So that's this bike. Move on to my next bike, is a 2013 BMW F800 GS, which I got that. So I went to truck driving school in St. Cloud, Minnesota, which is a few hours from where I live. And I know I'm kind of narrowing the zone into where I'm at here, but that's all right. But anyway, so I got my CDL, wanted a different job in life because I had been working at the same spot for years and years. Wanted to try something different. Oil boom was going on in North Dakota. And when I was down there going to truck driving school, I went to Moon Motorsports in Monticello and just checking out what they had. They didn't really have anything that I liked, but then the salesman, shot me an email while I was still at school and showed me a picture of a Kalamata green F800 GS, and absolutely fell in love with that bugger. And needless to say, the rest is history. That was my present to myself for going through school and getting my CDL. And then I went out west working for a while, making decent money. So never had time to drive it then because I was working every summer and home in the winters, but working every summer. So never got to put miles on this, never got to put miles on the F800 GS. In fact, I just looked the other day. It's a 2013 and it's only got like 3,500 miles on it. So that's what, 13 years, 3,500 miles. You guys figure it out, you know, barely even using it. So. But now I'm actually home full time, so I will be able to drive them more, which is nice. Let's get that bugger out here so you can take a look at it. Give me 1 second. All right, here it is. This is a lot taller bike, kind of a heavier bike, because all the weight, you can see, it's definitely taller, heavier. I got the comfort seat on here, decked it out pretty darn nice. Got a mount for a SW Motec bag and stuff. Got the rear bag on here, crash bars, all that good stuff. But yeah, it's just like brand new, guys. Absolutely love this bike. And the main reason I got this was to go visit my dad because he lived down a dirt road, and I had the dirt bike before, the 450 dirt bike, but that was only good for off-road, and the crotch rocket was only good for on-road. So to get to where he was about 40 miles away, and to take the dirt bike I'd have to take back roads, which ended up being probably at least 60 miles, and if you wanted to take the long way around, it was like 100 miles. So So I could take the crotch rocket on the highway, but then I'd have to drive down a lot of gravel with it to get to where he lived. And I really didn't like taking a beautiful bike like that down the gravel. I could handle it for the squirreliness and stuff because they're actually pretty stable on gravel unless you're doing corners. Straight line, they're perfect. But then I didn't want to take my dirt bike down the highway because cops and stuff like that would give you heck and give you problems. So I needed something that could do both. And then, so that's how I ended up getting the F800 GS here, which I really like this bike for as little as I've driven it. It's great on the highway, great off-road, like fire roads, you know, not dirt bike trails, stuff like that, but fire roads and stuff like that. Just cruising is a really nice bike, comfortable. Could go long distance on it if you want to. The only one problem I have with this is a wind buffeting from like where the wind comes over the windscreen and stuff. But other than that, been a beautiful bike. So these are the main two I've had for the last quite a few years, these two and the dirt bike. That kind of covered everything. Then I got into the four-wheelers, started four-wheeling more, stuff like that. And then now last summer I got rid of the dirt bike because I had only driven it basically once every summer for about a 100-mile trip is all I was taking it out. So I ended up selling that, and I was on vacation in Panama, which maybe I'll throw in a couple pictures for you guys to check that out. If you want to see more of my vacation stuff, my travels, stuff like that, let me know in the comments also. And I can do on my other channel, Life of Temptation Off-Road, I can upload some of that stuff there if you want me to. So when I was in Panama, I was browsing around trying to find another motorcycle or something because I kind of hated getting rid of the dirt bike. And I ended up looking at Ducatis. So I was looking at like a Ducati Scrambler, stuff like that. Everybody, we have arrived at Young Power Sports Euro out in South Ogden, Utah. So Ducati, BMW, yeah, they're just putting their bikes out front now that it's actually nice. They got a really nice BMW 1200 here. Got your KTM. They got these little guys I was looking at. These Ducati Scramblers. They actually got two of them. Those are kind of cool looking little bikes. MT-09 is that guy. And then some other ones over here. Oh yeah, there's your little Scrambler. There's your other Scrambler. Oh gosh. This is kind of a small little bike. It's not bad though. Comfy. I don't know. Huh?
Way more upright.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want this going down a dirt road like a dirt bike. I wouldn't think so. And I ended up stumbling upon a Ducati Hypermotored, the 950 SP. And so I ended up driving, I talked to the guy, I had my brother in the US talk to the guys, and the dealer out in South Ogden was absolutely amazing. Young Power Sports. Excellent job, guys, appreciate it. They took our word for it that I was gonna come from another country back up to the States and buy it, which I've had problems with dealers in the past doing that because they don't think you're actually in the US, which I wasn't at the time, but I was going to be in like a week or two. So thanks to them for working with me. No questions, no problems. They were great. But yeah, so I got back and that was like a 1,700 mile or 1,400 miles, I think it was, one way to drive out there and then back. And on the drive, it was icy, foggy, snowy, like the absolute worst weather you could possibly think of for us to get out there. So it was a nightmare drive out there. Well, we're about an hour away, hour and a half, and perfect timing. Roads are all snow and ice right now. So yeah, just fueling up, and I think we're gonna grab some breakfast, take a break, let the plows hit the roads. We made it to Utah, just made it into Utah. We got about 60 some more miles to go yet. That's a big camper. Triple axle.
Make a U-turn at 40th Street, then turn right.
When we got there in Utah, it was 50, 60 degrees, so I got to drive it around the parking lot a little bit. I'll show you a clip of that. And I'm browsing for now. Is it okay if I take video? Okay. I'm actually picking up a bike today. So, Ducati SP, the 2025 with the SC Project exhaust and stuff. Yeah.
Love that bike.
Yeah. So yeah, I got like a YouTube channel, so I just kind of like getting some video if it's all right. If that's okay.
I don't see an issue with that.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll post it anyway, but just for my own, we drove like 20 hours to get out here. So.
Where are you guys from?
Well, I got nice bikes here.
This one's all about as wide as the other one.
Yeah. Dude, look at this bike here.
Yeah.
Rocket 9R. Oh, Evil Knievel. That's cool.
That's a big 6-cylinder, I guess. Yep, 6.
Inner street. Okay, so this one is a Triumph. So this is a Triumph 1200 Scrambler. And then you got oh boy, look at that bike. Huh?
Elvis Presley edition.
Which one? This guy? Oh, that one.
This one.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, they're Daytonas.
How are you?
Doing good. How about you? Excellent. Beautiful bikes. I'm from a tiny town, so I never get.
Beautiful store.
Yeah, I never get to see this stuff. So,
Good.
yeah. Yeah, amazing bikes. Street Fighter monsters. Got your Scrambler. That's just yeah, it is. That's just your all. Oh, that's perfect.
How you doing?
Not bad. I seen you online. You're famous.
Oh, did you? Heck yeah, I appreciate
Yeah, on like TikTok or somewhere, all your videos. Yeah. Cool. F900s. And then all your other BMWs. What is this guy back here? Oh, that's a BMW Rally GS. That's kind of a different one, ain't it?
Yeah, that's like your motorcycle.
Yeah. That's almost like my F800. Yeah, all your BMWs. Is that the S1000RR? Your big front spoiler wing here. Yep.
Take it all the way out, 'cause it's,
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
when we come to the cover. They're super nice.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, he did these. Obviously the full exhaust.
Yep.
The tail tidy from New Rage.
Oh.
We actually replaced it because it was faulty
Okay.
after we had priced it. So we just ate that, and then it's got the side, and that should be legal. So you shouldn't have any issues there.
Yeah, because it's got the light and everything on it. So. Holy mackerel!
And you asked if it was too loud. I think didn't we have that convo?
Yeah.
So with the helmet on, I would say hell no.
Yeah.
I mean it's noisy, but I've had cases where I've been riding with my son, and somebody comes into us, and I bump on, and they immediately are like, oh shit.
Yeah, because they
didn't
hear
see
it.
us. Yeah, they didn't see us, but they heard that.
Yeah.
But these Marchesini ribs are just gorgeous.
Yeah.
I mean, the replacement value on this bike is probably 10 grand more than you paid for it.
Yeah, I was
You're
kind
welcome.
of calculating
welcome.
out. I appreciate
Oh, hell
it.
yeah. I mean, I love it.
Holy buckets!
Mine's a ridiculous bike, bro. You're gonna have fun with it.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Is Mike here too?
Yeah,
Did I
he's here.
see? All right.
Yeah, he's in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's like the coolest. It's a hooligan bike.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what do we got for menus and?
So it's pretty simple, actually. So this scrolls up and down. These are all your numbers down here, and then as long as you're just on like kind of whatever, if you're on setting menu and hit this, it'll take you into the setting menu, and then you can change all these things. If you are on any other function and you hit that, it'll take you into riding modes.
Okay.
So you're going to be riding, and you're going to want to change your riding mode, and you'll be like, why the hell isn't it going into riding mode? And
Yep.
that's why.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So if it says settings menu there, you need to just scroll up or down. So just keep
Okay.
it on your mileage, and then when you hit that, it'll take you into the riding modes. And you hold it down longer than you think you need to, and then you can go up and down.
Oh,
so you've
sport,
got
touring,
sport,
urban.
touring, and urban.
Okay.
And then this tells you what functions that changes. And the higher the number, the more the system interacts with you and the bike. So high is more, low is less, which is
Okay. So that's more protective,
Correct.
basically. Yeah. Okay.
So wheelie control is on 5, so that means it's in full force.
Okay.
In sport, which is where you're going to want to ride it most of the time,
Yeah.
you've got traction control, ABS wheelie control, and then quick shift up and down. That can stay on all the time. You don't have to use that,
Yeah.
but you can. It's pretty slick. I don't know why you'd ever turn that off, because you don't need to use it. It's just there for you whenever you want it.
Okay. Gotcha.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
They,
So
I've
you
never-
have to use
I've-
a clutch every time you shift on this?
no.
If you're being aggressive, no,
Yeah,
you
if
just
you want
quick
to
shift
show off
up.
and show both. Did you like my sound effects? You can just like haul out. You're going to be the coolest guy in your town with this.
But yeah,
if
you can just
weren't already-
downshift, upshift,
If
whatever.
you weren't already,
Yeah,
you are
right,
now.
right.
Yeah, hell
Well,
yeah.
he will be.
Anyway, that's really the main thing. The rest of it is all, you know, just the stuff that you normally would have. This is, you start it with that, and then to stop it. So cool. It
Dang.
doesn't like the cold.
Yeah, it
No
likes to be
Ducatis
warm.
do.
I was reading that online.
So
Yeah.
I've got a Moto Guzzi here that I keep here for my shop bike, and it's a bitch in the cold, but once it gets warmed up, it's happy as can be. And this
Yep.
is the same. This is the same deal.
Okay.
because It likes to be warm. So, any questions on the
Gotcha.
bike at all?
Not really.
It's pretty, you know. I mean, for as badass as it is, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have so much fun. I can't wait for the weather to get good. You have to keep it.
I love the single-sided swing
Oh
arm,
well,
too.
the whole. I mean,
and the exhaust.
well, and you've got
of course.
Italian flat. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You're welcome. It's
Yeah.
a great. Hell yeah. I'm
Appreciate
thrilled.
it.
Yeah, thank you guys for being so cool.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
We love it. Yeah, you guys are awesome.
It's like an overgrown dirt bike, but not made for
I
off-road,
know,
really.
we're like overgrown kids.
Yep.
It's like I remember putting a stick in my bike wheel to make the motor noise, and now we have these.
Stick to the bike wheel. I
You
haven't
know what
heard that
I'm
one in a
talking
long
about? Oh hell
time.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know. Oh my gosh! And
Nice.
now we have like the coolest toys ever. So
Yeah.
that's fun.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'll
this
go
would be
take
good.
it for a rip around the parking lot for a minute. Probably let it warm up.
So you can ride it without a helmet if you want.
Yeah,
Just be really careful.
I will.
And our parking lot is huge, so you can go up here and loop up around. I mean, this is all ours.
Oh, okay.
So, and you can go this way, and that's a
Yeah.
one-way road, so don't go
Yeah.
out and turn right.
I probably won't get.
Yeah,
yeah.
You just, go check it out.
Oop.
One quick question: how do I zoom in, zoom out? Is that
On the lens.
Okay. Go have a little
Handheld.
Go have a little introduction.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll let it warm up.
Yeah,
let it warm up a minute.
Yeah, well, and Ducatis as a whole, you know.
Alright guys, out here at Young Motorsports, Young Power Sports. Just got the Ducati in the back of the truck here, the 950 SP. Boy, does that bugger sound wicked. Absolutely amazing bike, super beautiful. Now we got a 20-hour drive to get it home. But they're in South Ogden, Utah, and it is Young Power Sports, which you can see over there. Amazing dealer, excellent service. You guys are thinking about it, come check them out. They got a bunch of bikes out front, even though it's fairly cold right now, but still, come on down, take a look at them. All right, I gotta get going. Beautiful bike, absolutely loved it. I had a lot of extras on it, SC Project exhaust, some carbon fiber, stuff like that. And so we hauled it all the way back and we went north up through Island Park, Idaho and stuff, because there's a big storm coming through Wyoming and South Dakota. And there was like semis tipping over from the wind, roads were pure ice getting blown into the ditch, semis were. And so I'm glad we went north so we avoided all that. But anyway, got it back and get back up here and guess what? There's still snow on the ground, can't drive it, da-da-da, so. Little stream right there. Took a quick break and back on the road we go. Nothing wrong with stopping for a minute. I'm gonna put this in my bag. And first I gotta unlock it. the next few videos you'll see from me are putting mods on the bike and stuff like that. But let's get the bike out here so you can actually see what it looks like, because I am super excited because this thing is awesome, guys. So I'd never seen the Ducati Hypermotored in person, but from all the pictures I had seen and videos online, I absolutely fell in love. Look at this color, look at that trestle frame. I mean, everything about it just is freaking beautiful, guys. Look at this thing. I'm just gonna let it sit right here for a minute. All right, let's get this parked next to the R1 so we can see all three of these guys lined up beautifully. And this one, I don't have to worry about sinking into the gravel too much, because I put kind of a pad extension on the kickstand, which you guys will see in a minute here. I'm trying not to block the R1, so I kind of want this back a little bit too. But there you go. There you go. Welcome, guys. That's what I call the three amigos right here. We got the Ducati, we got the R1, and we got the BMW F800 GS. And I love all three of these bikes. Absolutely beautiful. And this guy here, so this is a 2025 Ducati Hypermotored 950 SP. So it's got the upgraded suspension, stuff like that, different exhaust. And the best way to describe this is a combination between the two of them as far as power wise. This guy here is an absolute speed demon. You can cruise down the highway 65 if you want, but it begs to go fast. And that's the whole problem with this one, is it wants to go fast, like way too fast. So I've had a few close calls with it. Luckily I don't lose my CDL over it, but very well could have. And we'll just leave it at that. And that one is, it's a nice bike, it's a nice road bike, but the gears are kind of close together when you're getting out on the highway shifting. So you're burp, 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 like to get up to speed. Whereas this one, you can get up to 60 in first gear and then shift up the gears if you want. That one, you better be shifting one up the gears. This guy is a combination between the two. So it's taller geared than like the F800, but it's lower geared than this one. But this will still do 140 if you want. But what I like about it is the fact that it's a naked, and you're not going to want to do 140 on this thing because of all that wind hitting you. So this bike is super fun, super agile, and you can have a ton of fun under 100 miles an hour, so you're not going to worry about losing your license or anything else. And that's what I love about this. That's why I ended up getting it. And for me, I'm like 6'2", with shoes I'm almost 6'3". It's perfect height. Like I can go over this, and even though I'm on uneven ground, I'm basically just about flat footing, or am flat footing on both feet. If I just shift to the side a little, or this side so you guys can see, I have no problem flat footing at all. So I'm 6'2" right now, I'm about 230. I gotta lose weight, get back down to about 200 pounds this summer. That's another story. But anyway, perfect bike for tall people. If you're short, you might want to reconsider a little bit, or look at getting a kind of a lower seat for it if they make one. But otherwise, absolutely love the bike. You can cruise. This likes to stay about 4,000 RPMs when you're cruising. So 4,000 and up. Like, don't idle this bugger under 4,000 RPMs because it does not like it. So, but other than that, amazing bike, guys. Love it. That's the introduction to the new Ducati Hypermotored. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys want to see on the channel. I don't do a lot of riding videos because around here it's mainly straight roads, and you guys will get bored out of your mind just watching me go straight down the highway, basically talking about whatever crosses my mind. So that's why, if you guys are wondering why you don't see a lot of riding videos, that's why, because it is pretty boring up here for scenery and roads and everything else. I wish I lived somewhere with more variety of terrain, something different, more twisty turny roads, because that's absolutely what this is made for. It's a weapon for twisty turny roads. So is this guy. But yeah, so let me know what you think of the video, guys. Let me know what you think of the bike. Did I do right by getting rid of the WR and grabbing this? Because I figure if I need off-road, I can always take the BMW, or I can take a four-wheeler. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, till the next one. We'll see you later.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time